YouTube, my name is Storm, and welcome to the first part of the Star Rail 3.7 story. This should be the finale of Amphorius, though I have a feeling it's not because of something in one of the menus. But I want to get this done as soon as possible because I don't want to be spoiled, and I really want to see how this ends. So, without further ado, let us watch the story recap.
As I bid farewell to high ceilings at the vortex of Genesis, I noticed something strange about the time core flame, and was immediately dragged into the Memoria tide of oblivion by Evernight. She was once the hidden power that March manifested by sacrificing all of her memories.
I really do like Evernight's design a lot.
She harbors other secret intentions in her
Oh,
heart.
I should also mention, I know that I don't have my playthrough of 3.6 uploaded. I don't have footage for that because I did not play it on stream. I completely just kind of ran out of time when I was doing it and ended up playing it off stream just so that I know what's going on.
A spirit warp jump, only to discover a memo snatcher invasion. Everyone then realized that the Remembrance's forces had already permeated Amphorius and blocked outside intervention. To establish contact with me, Dan Heng was determined to return to Amphorius immediately. After waking up in the false trailblaze,
I will say,
I managed to escape with help from Cyrene.
voice for Kalis is starting to really grow on me.
Evernight held absolute control, causing me to fall into the Memoria tide once again.
Like, I wasn't quite
However,
sure how I felt about it
Black
for the longest time because
took
I was
this
really used to
opportunity
Caleb,
to quietly
but I do
approach
like this new
Evernight.
voice a lot more than I used to.
Dan Heng returned to Amphorius and beckoned the heroic spirit of Finan with divine blood. The destruction descending from the sky pierced through the memory zone and discovered the most hidden corner of the world. In pursuit of Evernight, Dan Heng arrived at the charred remnants of the Grove of Epiphany. In the grove, where memories became disjointed, Dan Heng received help from Dan Feng within his memories and completed his farewell to the past.
Dude, I really like Dan Heng's new
In
form.
their final moments, the Earth demigod Terravox
Like, I liked
entrusted all
Imbibitor
their
Lune.
duty and authority
Lune.
to Dan
Sorry, I
Heng.
forgot the name for a moment. It
With
is
this
Imbibitor Lune.
newfound strength, Dan Heng found
but
me
this one,
within the
I don't know,
Memoria
it just
tide.
hits different. I
We
can't remember
entered
the exact
nameless
name of it,
Titan's great tomb
but
and
it's like
discovered
Permeate or
its
something.
secret. Across the 30 million cycles of eternal recurrence, every incarnation of Cyrene had come here, offering herself to the Remembrance. With Black Swan's help, we found Evernight in the depths of the Great Tomb. When all seemed lost, Evernight was captured by March's camera and trapped within the memory maze of Ides Elysiae. After several lengthy conversations, March and Evernight reached an agreement. Evernight returned March's memories, and March finally returned to our side. With every condition for the Era Nova fulfilled, we returned to the depths of the Great Tomb and initiated the final Era Nova ceremony.
Alright, let's head right there. Now, if I remember correctly, which I may not,
Peaceful days are like
because it's been a little
carrying
while,
the scent of wheat field.
I'm pretty sure that March and Cyrene are both children of Fuli. And I'm like 99% sure that Fuli is dead. Because they were shattered. And that's how March and Cyrene were quote-unquote born. I don't know if Cyrene is actually. I know in the art piece that they showed for March's story, they were both in the 6-phase ice. But I don't know if that's actually Cyrene or not. It would make sense because at many points I actually get Cyrene, like if I'm not looking at the game, I get Cyrene and March's voice confused sometimes. They sound very similar, and you know, the pink hair and everything, you know, they kind of look the same. Well, not the same, but very similar at least. Also, nice to see Cyrene's new form, and not the same form that we've always seen her in. I mean,
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
yeah, she just... It's just Alicia.
The hometown in your memory.
She has a
never
primo
changes.
gem
But when you
on her
return to your
chest there.
senses,
Or, I
you
don't know what
realize that fate has already
part
stolen
of
the
the
time
body
away.
that's called, but whatever.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Yeah, you are just Alicia. Cyrene, you look...
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up. But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right?
Yeah,
And
you're
I'm really
getting
looking
close,
forward to
actually.
that.
Granted, the heels probably help a little bit. I like that her band,
Before
the
you
band around
arrived,
her
I kept
wrist
wondering,
is Amphorius.
beyond
That's
the veil
cool.
of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children.
Oh, that's a nice rewrite.
All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
That sounds a little too good to be true. It's the dawn that Finon and everyone had wished for.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the
It's
crevices
so
of time. But
weird
surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few
having
thousand years.
March's voice come out of Evernight. I know it's the
That
same
won't
voice,
be
but
necessary.
you know what I mean.
We can simply sleep
and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
I didn't expect you'd both be here.
We've both become a part of the New World ages ago. You're the last slowpoke.
I never noticed the
Our
dragon
consciousnesses
eye
can converse
on
with
Don
each other
Hong's
across
chest.
the heavens and the
That's
earth,
such a cool
possibly due to
design.
the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive
I wonder if
anchor
they're going to
just
continue
transmitted a
looking like
message
this
stating that
outside
Iron
of
Tomb has
Amphorius.
reacted to the Aranova.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
It's time to take over the burden that Finon has been carrying.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own.
I still
After
can't get
someone
over
boards the
her
Express,
upside down question
the
mark
word alone ceases to exist.
earring. It's so
as
funny.
we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
I know. Thank you, my good friends.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off.
It's kind of nice how much the Trailblazer has actually had dialogue in
Lady
these
Zeluzii is
last couple
so quiet.
story quests.
Just
It's
like how I remember.
been kind of rare since we
Here we are once more.
don't hear him too often, or her. We don't hear either version that often, and it's nice to get their voice every once in a while.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm.
God,
Last,
Cyrene sticks out like
the
a sore
starting
thumb.
point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
Like, I love her
It's
design.
first
She's
end.
absolutely gorgeous.
And the final
But
end.
damn, she sticks out in
I can't
ID's
hear his
Elysiae.
voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his.
Also, I really wonder if a
Finan
lot of people or anyone
is
has
the only
pointed
one
out the
didn't
fact
reach
that
the new world.
ID's Elysiae, like Elysiae, is very close to Elysia. So I'm very curious if anyone else has noticed that. I gave everything to obtain this momentary peace.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
I don't
You
know
were
if I
still
am.
burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Together, we'll all make it to the best possible ending. After watching the trailer with Kafka,
We best.
I
Those are
don't
such beautiful
know.
words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long, and have denied for too long.
Oh? And what memory is that?
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory.
Oh yeah, the 13th Titan.
Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Okay, so she is the 13th Titan. Okay. Weren't you born in Ides Elysiae?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right.
Oh, you're sure as hell right
There's
about that.
sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in Ides Elysiae, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies. As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I'm confused.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
What do you mean? Yeah,
At the
please
moment
tell me
of
what you mean. I'm
Aranova,
genuinely a
I was
little bit
enveloped
lost.
by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories.
What do you mean, countless Cyrenes and countless versions of you? I'm confused. Hey, Bladent. Collab. What collab? Anyways, how you doing?
A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
The first new spore. The demiurge is right here.
Okay, that's the Demiurge. Makes sense. Okay, we are going back to Himiko. Hey,
The
don't...
interrogation records have
Jing
been submitted to the
Yuan.
Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and
Fucking
Luocha shall continue to be
Alejandro
detained in
Saab,
the
fuck
Shinlu.
yeah. Nah, dude, you know what? I get it. Because, I've lost track of days this week. I'm like, I didn't know today was Wednesday. So, you're not alone.
But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the
Dude,
transmission.
Jingyuan, I've missed you
Do you
so
wish to
much.
reminisce with us?
I love you, Jingyuan.
Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan.
Hey, fish out.
The Alliance only
Fuck yeah.
authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against
I love how
it,
we
did
still
I?
haven't seen what
But
Yaguang
with
looks
enemies
like.
all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might still
Yeah, I
be
was gonna be
Yaoqing's
like,
glory?
why are you not gonna let the
This is no
Luofu
laughing
take
matter.
this?
Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, it'll be a whole different story.
That's actually a fair point. Especially,
The kind of
yeah,
person
with
Jing
all the
Liu
other
is,
shit the
and your
Luofu has
connection
been
to
in,
you, I don't need
and
to spell it out.
Jing Liu
There
and
are
everything.
countless ways this could be spun
Yeah.
into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway.
You're genuinely probably
Luofu
just
will
doing
seize
this
the
because
Golden
Don
Blood and
Hong
redeem
is there
itself.
and you are
That'll be
still
our
friends
first
with him.
Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood
And
in
because
the
we've helped you so
negotiations.
much.
Our
But most
second
likely just Don Hong.
These two wins for the Luofu will make all three of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
He's a bit of both.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luofu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Doing the usual. So Overwatch.
Your explanation isn't any
How's
clearer than
how's
Lady
that going
Fu's.
for you?
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron
The
Tomb was a
Cobalt Head?
calculated
I've
instant.
never heard
But I
Noose
don't
be
believe
called
they
the
will just
Cobalt
sit
Head.
around waiting for
Okay.
death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival. And the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force. But I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance. So it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle
Salanova's
of
Legion.
Tadinrama
Ooh,
Star Cruiser.
interesting.
Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Yeah, definitely want to
Indeed.
stay away from them.
The Nook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid
Definitely want to
conventional
stay away from them.
military
I say
tactics
as
and
we're going to
strategies will
fight
be
Iron
useless
Tomb.
against them. My assessment is
completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Lawfu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
Jiwan, I love you, but I feel like you're almost a little too optimistic.
Anchor is sending a signal.
Sunday.
Everyone, time to move
Hi,
out.
Sunday. Nice to see you again.
And the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case. You'll enter
I love how
Emporius, reunite with
we
your
literally
three separated
have Black
companions,
Swan on the
and try
screen,
to
which,
locate Iron Tomb from within the world.
yeah, but I've pointed out Sunday immediately.
Who are you taking with you?
I love Sunday.
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom Pom, join the fight.
Are we just going on a full-out war?
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile,
It's cold
Screwy
outside.
and
Yeah,
I will
it's getting
continue
really
attacking the
fucking
Demiurge
cold, and I
Matrix.
hate it.
That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside.
Demiurge Matrix is
With
the
our
Scepter's
two-pronged attack,
kernel.
We'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure.
Okay.
Now we just wait for those two to get back.
How is Cyrene attached to that then? Hey, Miko.
And just like that, they're here.
I love you,
Sorry to keep you
Himiko.
waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on
Also,
Emporius,
I love how much
and now it's
Screwlum
just
has
waiting
played a
for
part, or played
the
a
first
part
shot.
in this
Well then,
storyline.
let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench!
Fourth Mirror, you literally
Initiating
were
thought
a
refraction.
big
Please
part
proceed
of the
from
last story.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination?
So they're all
Emporius.
actually coming to Emporius. Okay.
3, 2, 1, launch!
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the
Honestly,
nameless,
Sunday fits
the
Emporius so
infinite
well.
cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and
I
establish
really wish
contact
he
with
would
the
have come
outside
with
world.
us. I would have loved to see how he would have interacted
I'll leave
with
it to
everything.
You, then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Ooh.
Agreed.
Ooh. Give me more Sunday.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Ah, hello, Fushuan.
Interastral Peace
Oh,
Corporation.
hi, Aventurine.
Communications normal. No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty
Jade.
blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle
I'm kind of glad that Welts finally gets off the Express. He's been wanting to get out of there for so long and go on an adventure. And now the adventure he decides to go on is the end of the war. So, you know, probably not the best timing for the old man.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities.
Oh yeah, one of those kinds of matches. This can be fun sometimes, honestly.
Just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner.
I'm sorry, it just cracks me up every time there's some wide shot with Bushwan. I forget how small she is.
All worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least.
Oh, of course the humanitarian discount. It's gotta still be fucking profits somewhere. Fucking hate the IPC.
We'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
Like, I'm glad the IPC is helping us, but at the same time, fuck the IPC.
But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate,
So Iron Tomb is actually spreading out into the real world and not just in Amphorius.
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Please, as if the IPC will do that for free.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Okay, never mind.
Thank you all for your
you know what? I'll give them credit where it's due. They surprised me with that.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
Oh, they just had to walk away for that meeting. Got it.
About the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks like on the inside.
I can't wait to see what their reaction is,
Where he
actually.
and the others are right now.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you hear us?
Oh,
We're through!
Bellabog. Oh, how I miss Bellabog.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise.
I wish we could go back. I wish that they would have some sort of event or story there. I miss Bellabog so much.
I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Bellabog?
Yarillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. That kid Shepard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches.
That kid Shepard, Serval, that is your brother.
Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Smart idea. Extremely smart idea.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Uriel 06 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options.
And she's not wrong. They kind of just have to wait and see what happens from the sidelines.
If anything goes wrong, Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem.
But God, this Iron Tomb disease can literally spread like star systems? Actually, I don't know how far, how far apart each planet is. I'm gonna guess they're in different star systems, but I don't know for sure.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
How many fucking allies do we have? Holy shit. Oh, the Cian-Show Alliance. Okay, that makes sense.
Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Words cannot express our
cool.
gratitude.
So we have
Getting
the
the Hunt to
Luofu,
agree
but
on sending
we
troops
have
must have taken
Fei Shao
quite
just
some
in
effort
case.
from General Jing Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Cian-Show seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a back seat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
Yeah, I'd say so.
As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Well, thank you for letting us save the fucking abacus. That's nice. I don't exactly want to, waste that.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you.
Let me guess. Don't trust them?
When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so.
Okay. Yep. Just stay with the
Sounds like a
Stonehearts.
threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Even
Has
though
the
I don't
internal
trust any of them.
conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. But at least until now, they've had an uneasy truce.
Oh, that's right. The Stonehearts are the Strategic Investment Department, and then Osvaldo's team is like the other section of the IPC, or one of the other sections.
Our immediate priority is to address
I
the
still
Iron Tomb
think
crisis.
Osvaldo might
Let's hope
be
for
Void.
success from the start.
Void Archives.
This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
'Cause we still have no idea where Void Archives was, and I think it was once mentioned that an IPC member, I think it's Osvaldo, was a trailblazer at one point, and Void Archives certainly was a trailblazer. Well, kind of. He was just a passenger. I don't know if he was an actual trailblazer.
We would never know the Rangers' comings and goings.
God damn it, Boot Hill pickup. Oh, Robin. Disguised as a Pepeshi, but Robin.
And you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier.
This is why Sunday couldn't be seen. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize.
Yeah, I have a feeling
Every
the
bit of
family
strength
is
is precious at this
completely
moment.
just in... What the fuck was that?
The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to
Okay.
lead all
I had a feeling the family was in shambles, but
My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this
I
battle.
didn't expect it to be this
We'll
bad.
ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
I wonder to what extent they mean by helping the people on the front line. Do they mean like every person, or just like real people who aren't made of data?
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The New World was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people
Okay,
just
where'd they go?
moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Did fucking
Unlikely.
Xandar
He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses.
wipe everyone out of
Could it
the
be
data?
some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Okay, hi
Here they
Evernight.
come, here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the Three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now,
Yeah, I don't think
they
so.
are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth.
That is true.
The
We are gods
12
now.
Titans who guard Amphorius.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
I love you, March. I missed
You've
you.
obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
So are the other two, Don Hong and myself.
I can't hide anything from Himeko.
Actually,
and
no, it
Mr.
can't be
Yang.
myself because I'm with Serini.
Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them.
I don't think
Thanks
you need
him,
to.
we all turned into Titans in the new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
It would be
Please
so
don't add
funny
weird
if we
stuff to
actually
Amphorius'
did
lore.
look like that.
Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
No, he doesn't. He looks exactly the same. Unless you're talking about Don Hong, in which case, yes. But,
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have
I
gathered
don't think
here.
that we have changed much.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar
Oh.
of the world.
Oh, so we're Kefali.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius' destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken, and then bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
Alright, cool. It's a little weird to think
Seems
that
the kids are already miles
we
ahead of us
are
at this stop.
Kefali
All
now.
the more reason we
But
can't
it's
afford to
interesting.
slow
I
down
like
our
it.
pace.
Technically, yeah,
Let's go
world bearing,
witness this
so
moment
it
for
makes
ourselves.
sense.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? His advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection.
Is that who I think it is?
Citizens, behold, our
Oh,
last
no,
titan,
it's not. Okay.
the world-bearing
I thought it was
deliverer,
Canis.
is about to... Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne.
This is a little bit much for the Trailblazer.
Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer.
What?
Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed.
This ain't me.
The age
Well,
of
core flames are
gods
destruction.
met its
Interesting.
So flow, golden blood, flow.
I was gonna say, this ain't me. It's way too serious.
Bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphorius.
Did we just break the
Of course,
sky?
It would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kaslana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation.
Speaking of Kaslana,
always,
now that they actually have brought up his name, in the marketing that they did yesterday for the patch, and they had all of them come, like, have like this picture holding ribbons.
Explore, understand,
Each one was the same. It had like the phrase for the
let us blaze a trail for
the
the
patch,
destiny of this world.
the character's name, their title, and then a quote. Kaslana's title was blanked out, so we still have mysteries surrounding
feel completely dead.
fucking Kaslana.
It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the Colonel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is...
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase
Well,
the
you know,
records,
maybe
but
if
not
it would
the
go
truth.
back to us with Cyrene, we
vanished
might
to
actually
cool.
know more
No
about the
traces.
Demiurge, but no,
Like
we
someone's
had to...
yelling, "Look,
break us away from that.
Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Yeah, let us give you a part with Herta and Screw'em, but haha, surprise, surprise, Screw'em is still not playable.
Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
It shouldn't, but it is.
Then let's hope we never have to use it.
Come on, Screwy, you're talking
worrying
about
the
Herta.
end just yet. One step at a time.
The things that shouldn't be on the table are
We don't wanna
going
leave
to
the
be on
others
the
waiting.
table.
You brought what I asked for, right?
A
All right.
butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Alright, we're gonna end there for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to see more of my content in the future, feel free to subscribe. If you want to see, if you want to see me play games live, my Twitch is twitch.tv/StormbringerVT. And with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!